Hi, Cordana here, and welcome to my daily inspirational messages. Yesterday, I told you a story about the bird I saved, and today I'm going to tell you the story with a little bit different end. I was sitting as today on my bed, and my cat was beside me. I heard a loud bump on my balcony door. I knew immediately it was a bird because I have a big tree behind me, and in spring there are always lots of young birds, and sometimes this happens. So I stood up, I came to my door, and I saw a bird lying in my flower pot. I opened the door, but I forgot about my cat. And my cat was, of course, faster than me, so I ended up having to push my cat. And in this chaos, bird came to herself, and she flew with panic into my room and hit the door again. And I managed to push the cat away from it and close the door behind it, but the bird was unfortunately lifeless. I went down on my knees. I felt really terrible. I took the bird into my hand, and I was thinking these thoughts, how I should have been more careful, and if I didn't forget about my cat, what would happen. And I felt the bird would have been alive and now is dead because of me. But something else also happened. I saw how fragile this bird was in my hand, how so very gentle. When we look at the birds, with all these feathers, they appear much more compact than they actually are. And this little bird just suddenly gave me this feeling in my heart of not just fragility of bird and life in it, but fragility of life in general. And peace came over me. I decided that I'm gonna do the best I can. And I took some serviette, I took some scented stick, I went down and I buried this bird under my balcony in soil with lots of love, with lots of blessings, with everything that was in my heart at that moment. I gave this bird a little funeral. And this brings me to another story that happened recently. A friend of mine lost a dear person to him, and in his sadness he asked this question: where did this life live? Something that was so full of energy and vitality, suddenly it's not here. And I remember the story of philosopher and boy that I heard years and years ago. Philosopher lit the match and then turned it off and asked boy, where did this flame go? And the boy tells him, it went where it came from. And it is very much with our life, isn't it? But when baby is born, we don't so much ask in our happiness, where did this life come from? We did ask when we lose someone that we care about and we miss it. I didn't give the answer to my friend. I didn't feel this is my answer. I feel this is the answer every one of us needs to find for ourselves. Because in life, we will meet with birth and we will meet with death. Now, the story from yesterday about bird that I had the opportunity to save, and the story from today with the bird I unfortunately couldn't save. Someone can say stories of success and failure. I choose to look at it as stories of life experiences and life learnings. For certain, I did learn not to open the door if I have cat on one side or bird on the other side. And it can mean anything, not just cat and the bird. It just means being more present, being more aware, being more cautious. And I certainly hope next time I will do that. But I also learned something else. I hope that bird also did get something from me at the end. From my tears, from my love, from my blessings, for everything that I could give her. She got something that normally bird would not get. And what I got from her was message about fragility of life, about how short it is, about how precious it is. We know this, we hear this, but we don't really appreciate it until we meet with moments like this. And I invite you to concentrate today on what is actually important in your life. See you tomorrow.